tonight, I want to welcome all of you, and maybe we should have put up a few more chairs. But I want to welcome you to tonight's program. This is presented by the Fun and Sun Players, and this is how Santa got his Christmas tree.
Imagine children from all over the world writing letters to Santa Claus.
Because it's almost Christmas.
I don't know if we'll be done in time.
Work, work, work.
Oh, work.
No one ever said being Santa's helper would be easy.
Stingy, you're at it again.
What's Stingy doing now?
Being stingy, you're not using enough glue. If a boy or girl tugs on this, it'll come apart.
Stingy, stingy, stingy.
You're not going to let them get away with that, are you?
What do you want me to do about it?
I want you to talk back.
No,
Why not?
I'm scared.
Do it anyway.
I don't want to. Ow!
Go ahead, move.
Oh,
Louder.
you shouldn't pick on me like that. After all, somebody in this workshop has to be stingy. There's too much paint on these toys. There's too much hair on these dolls. And look at this. There's too much rubber on these cars and trucks.
Who would want a toy that you worked on?
Well, if I had my way, Santa would be the stingiest person at the North Pole.
Stingy, stingy, stingy.
Stop that.
That's not a nice way to talk. All of Santa's helpers should be friends.
That's right.
Friends.
I want to be your friend, Stingy.
Oh, that's because your name is Friendly. You don't really want to be my friend. And that goes for the rest of you, too. Friends. Who needs friends? Why doesn't anybody like me?
Any sign of the mailman?
Not yet, Mrs. Claus.
I haven't finished with yesterday's mail. This little girl wants a granny doll that can sing and dance.
You mean like this? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Spoon, 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 and the dish ran away with the spoon.
That's wonderful, Mrs. Claus. Wonderful.
Oh, the mailman should have been here by now. Oh, I'm so nervous. Where is that mailman?
You're on pins and needles, Mrs. Claus. What are you expecting in the mail?
More letters for Santa, of course.
Well,
It's something special, I can tell by the way you're acting.
Ooh, what can it be?
if you promise not to say a word to Santa.
Yes, we promise.
Well, you all know how Santa never asks for anything for himself.
He only thinks of other people.
That's why everyone loves him.
He's so unselfish.
Oh, but there's one thing Santa would love to have. One thing he's always wanted.
What's that?
A tree.
A tree?
A Christmas tree.
Trees don't grow in the North Pole.
We live above the tree line.
Nothing grows up here.
We couldn't even buy a tree. All we have is play money.
Well, that's why I wrote a letter.
A letter?
Who did you write to?
Oh, I wrote to a man who grows Christmas trees. He lives in a place called Vermont.
Well, do you think he'll answer you?
Will he send Santa a Christmas tree?
Oh, I'm hoping.
We'll all hope.
We'll hope and hope.
Yes.
That's a good idea. Let's hope.
Oh, let's close our eyes and hope real hard.
Oh, that's enough.
We'll do it again later.
Good idea, Jingle.
Now remember, not a word to Mr. Claus.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Quick, back to work.
Oh, I'll see if the mailman's in sight.
Ho, ho, ho. All Santa's helpers and toy makers are busy at work. Good. Good. How's the mail coming, Jingle?
Request for 6 Cabbage Patch dolls, 1 astronaut uniform, 2 hobby horses, a King Arthur's castle, 1 motorcycle that a teddy bear can ride, and a doctor's bag with candy pills.
No problem. How you doing, Stingy?
Good
Good morning, Santa Claus.
Why, this toy is poorly made. I can't give this to a child. Stingy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
But look at my toys, Santa. Each one is perfect.
Well, let me see. Oh, they're wonderful. Very well made. You surprised me, Sneaky.
Wait a minute. Those aren't the toys you worked on. Those are mine.
And my toys were on the work table, and some of them they're missing. Sneaky must have taken them when I wasn't looking. She's always doing things like that.
Don't listen to them, Santa. They're just jealous because I'm your best worker. I deserve a medal. And look at this over here. I worked on this morning. I worked extra hard on her.
Oh, she told a big fib.
Hello, Santa.
That's the toy Friendly and I have been working on, Santa. It's the new computerized model we've been telling you about, but it's not finished. We're still working on it.
Make it move.
Just because they say so. They're lying. Just ask Stingy. She helped me work on it. Right, Stingy?
I did?
Remember?
Oh, yes, absolutely. No, without a doubt.
You better not be telling me a lie. The two of you.
Would I lie?
If you made it, make it work.
You mean like move?
Yes.
Why should it move?
Because it's a mechanical toy?
Mechanical?
You sound surprised.
Oh, we're in trouble now. Oh.
I want to see my mechanical toy work. Press the button.
What button?
The button to make it work.
Oh, that button.
Don't you know where the button is?
Of course I do.
Then push it.
Button, button,
Button, button, who's got the button?
Button. Help me, you blockhead.
Oh, okay. Try here.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
Maybe there? Well,
If they
Well-
built it, Santa, they ought to know where the button is.
We
know,
know.
we
We
know.
know.
And now, stand away. Snowflake, where's the button?
Friendly, could you show Santa where the button is?
Three little kittens have lost their mittens.
This doll certainly needs a little more work.
You see, Santa, they were lying.
Oh, well, the wind has stopped, but I can't see a thing out there. The snow is so thick.
They tried to take credit for the toys that I worked on.
And the ones I worked on.
They don't play fair.
we're sorry, Santa.
Sorry? Sorry won't do. No, no, no. I banish you from Santa's village.
Please, Santa.
Another chance, Santa.
Be gone.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're be gone.
Oh me, oh my. The first helpers vanished from Santa's village.
I hated to do that. They've been bad toy makers, and it's time for them to leave.
Your reindeer, Mr. Claus.
I hear them, Mrs. Claus. It's time for their dinner. I'm coming, Donner. Oh, Dasher. Prancer.
I love to watch the reindeer eat.
Me too.
What are we waiting for?
Well, let's see this part.
Just remember to sing.
Mailman! Well, my goodness, where is everyone?
Three little kittens have lost their mittens and they begin to cry. Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear our mittens we have lost.
Three little kittens. That's my kind of song. Special delivery from a place called Vermont.
Vermont.
The Christmas tree.
Who said that? Oh, it's you, Sneaky and Stingy. I have a special delivery for Mrs. Claus.
Oh, we'll make sure she gets it.
All right, well, I'll be right back. Just a sec.
This is our chance
For what?
to get back at Santa Claus for being so mean to us.
Oh, I don't like the sounds of that.
Here we go. Would you sign that for me, Sneaky?
Sneaky's gonna get us into big trouble this time.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a grand boy am I."
Well, here you go.
So is this a Christmas tree?
I wouldn't know. I just delivered the packages. Well, see you all later. Merry Christmas.
Bah. Okay, so it says, one tree, genuine. Here, take this.
What do you want me to do with it?
I want you to hide it.
Hide it? Where?
Anywhere.
Oh. Okay. Right here.
I'm going to show Santa that Sneaky lives up to her name.
I'm never going to get a job in the outside world.
No, just shut up.
How will I eat? How will I support myself? This is the only life I know. I didn't even graduate from kindergarten.
Yak, yak, yak. That's all you ever do.
Life isn't easy for stingy people.
There, now.
What'd you write?
Well, you read it.
Okay. Mrs. Claus. I have Santa's Christmas tree. Give me all the toys in the workshop. Leave them by the wishing well. Otherwise, no tree for Santa?
How's that for getting even?
Well, that could ruin Christmas.
That's the whole point, dummy. Hey, Stingy, why don't you go over there and see if you can get the mechanical toy to work?
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Here.
Oh, my.
Merry Christmas,
Mrs.
Merry
Claus!
Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Mrs. Claus!
Merry Christmas,
Oh,
Merry
what?
Christmas. Ho,
Oh,
ho, ho, ho,
don't
ho,
hurt
ho.
me.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho,
Who's
ho,
calling
ho,
me?
Ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho,
What
ho,
have
ho.
you got
Merry
there?
Christmas, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Why, that's Jingle's clipboard.
Oh, Merry
How
Christmas,
did you
Merry
get it?
Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Come back here. Oh, this toy needs some adjustments. Why, what's this? Why, something's written here. Mrs. Claus, that's me. Mrs. Claus, I have Santa's Christmas tree. Give me. Oh no. Oh, mercy me, no. Oh, boo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, boo.
What is it, Mrs. Claus?
Don't cry, Mrs. Claus.
Read this. Oh.
Mrs. Claus, I have Santa's Christmas tree. Give me all the toys in the workshop. Leave them by the wishing well. Otherwise, no tree for Santa.
No tree.
Oh,
Who could have written such a thing? How horrible.
I bet Sneaky and Stingy had a hand in this.
What does it matter who wrote it? Either way, Santa's Christmas is going to be a disappointment.
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
We could pay the ransom.
What do you mean, friendly?
Well, if we gave up the toys, Santa would get his tree, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we could work day and night and day to make up for the lost toys. And the children would get their toys for Christmas, and Santa would have his Christmas tree.
That's an awful lot of work.
A sacrifice has to be made.
I'm not sure we could do it.
A sacrifice has to be made. Santa deserves his tree. We just need a little encouragement.
It's going to be very difficult.
Even with all that encouragement, I don't know if we'll be done in time.
It's still going to be very difficult.
Boys and girls, we need your help.
Santa really, really deserves a Christmas tree. He wanted it so bad.
We can't do it without you. We need your help. Would you help us?
Will you help us?
Thank you. Thank you, boys and girls.
Thank you. Thank you, boys and girls. Oh.
We're going to have to work like we have never worked before.
Wait,
Oh, Mr. Claus, we didn't hear you come in.
do you think Santa Claus would really want you to work day and night and day, to make the money, to pay the presents, for pay the ransom for a Christmas tree? Oh, I thank an awful lot of you for that. Oh. We're not giving up the presents.
But then you won't get your Christmas tree.
Oh, maybe next year.
Oh, you never think of yourself.
Santa, are you ever sad?
Well, I feel a bit sad right now.
About the tree?
Oh, about sneaky and stingy. They're not bad, not deep down. They've just gone sour somewhere along the way. If I had them back here right now, I'd give them another chance. In the spirit of Christmas.
Well, maybe
Maybe.
if we all hoped real hard, well, maybe those two bad toy makers would come back and apologize.
Well, let's give it a try. All of those in the audience, please, you hope too that they'll come back.
Stingy. Listen to that. They're hoping for us.
Yeah, for us. That's enough hoping.
Oh, I don't think Stingy and Sneaky want another chance.
Oh,
we do. Yes, we do, Santa.
Look, it's them.
We took the tree, and I wrote the note.
We just wanted to get even.
I told you they had a hand in this.
But when you all said how you were sacrificing for Santa Claus, that made me feel miserable. And Santa, when you said Stingy and me weren't really bad, then I felt really miserable, especially for doing such a sneaky thing.
We didn't really want to be bad, honest. But with names like Sneaky and Stingy, we just can't help it.
I've been thinking about that. And I have a present. One for Sneaky and one for Stingy.
For us? Oh, Santa, you shouldn't have.
Oh my goodness, Santa. For us? Whoa.
Well, go on, open them. Let's see.
What is it?
A person should have a name he or she could live up to.
Who wants to live up to a name like Sneaky?
Or stingy.
Exactly. That's why my present to these two are new names.
Well, what is your new name?
My new name is Helpful.
Well, what's your new name, Stingy?
My new name is Loyal.
And from now on, we will be known as
Loyal and
Helpful.
Well, you can call me Forgetful. Mrs. Claus, there was a letter that came with that package.
Oh, a letter? Oh,
What's in the letter, Mrs. Claus?
give me a moment. Oh, dear Mrs. Claus, I'm sending Santa a living Christmas tree I know trees don't grow at the North Pole, so keep it in the pot. And when it is too big for the pot, mail it back to me, and I will plant it in the earth. Each year, I will see that Santa gets another tree. Oh dear, that's not exactly the sort of tree I thought it would be.
It's the best kind, Mrs. Claus. We'll have it for use here at the North Pole year-round. And then it'll go on living so other people can enjoy it too.
And when you're finished with it, you won't have to throw it in the landfill.
Let me have my tree.
Well, I gave it to Sneaky.
And I gave it to Stingy.
And I put it over there.
The mechanical toy has it.
Oh, and it's going
Go get
outside. Don't let it go outside. The batteries will rust.
The batteries
It's
are
gonna
rust.
rust.
Oh, can't see in the
My
snow.
tree.
Which way?
Oh my goodness,
Oh
where'd
my
she
gosh.
go?
There's so much
Where'd she
snow.
go? Snow everywhere.
My Christmas tree.
Oh, she went back inside.
Santa, take your tree.
Looks a little dry if you ask me. I think it could use a little water.
Oh, I can take care of that. I like to help.
My first real Christmas tree. It's the first real Christmas tree at the North Pole. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, one and all!
Merry Christmas, Santa!
How